Hello everybody, welcome to the Gyrocopter Flying Club. You may remember this accident in Namibia that I reported just before Christmas. An Autogyro Calidus Victor 5 Uniform Lima Tango. Since that early news report, the country's air accident investigator have released an initial report, and along with further external news flows, none of it makes for very comfortable reading. The background to the flight now appears to have been a pleasure flight from the home airport to overfly a private lodge and return. An eyewitness to the accident said the aircraft was seen flying low just moments before it hit power lines, the aircraft then crashing to the ground and burst into flames, both occupants trapped inside. A truck driver stopped and managed to rescue the pilot, where it might be said at considerable risk to himself, and hopefully the Namibian state and the families are quick to recognise this man's bravery. But sadly, the backseat passenger was burnt to death at the scene, whilst the pilot died later in hospital of his injuries. Very sadly, the initial accident report raises a fundamental issue regarding the pilot's medical, where it states that the pilot didn't have a valid medical certificate and that rendered his pilot's licence invalid, as indicated on the licence. The medical assessment declaring the pilot medically unfit on the 23rd of June 2020. The investigation continues, but outside of the legality of the flight, this does seem like a low-flying joyride ended by a wire strike. But it also again raises the big question about the safety of Autogyro's Calidus following an accident. The concern around occupant survivability in Calidus was raised by the UK's AAIB in its report on Golf Charlie India Yankee Uniform, a link to the report in the description, and the difficulties for egress in the event of an accident. With the pilot known to have at least survived the initial impact, it is a reminder for Calidus pilots and any passengers to be fully familiar with how to exit the aircraft quickly in the event of an accident.